Welcome, Libra, North Node in Libra. So today I am doing messages from the divine for the North Nodes. So if you are unfamiliar with your North Node sign, before you watch this video, I would definitely recommend that you go find out what your North Node is. It's on your birth chart. And essentially, what the North Node is, it is an invisible point on your birth chart. There are two nodes. They are lunar nodes, and they're points at which the moon's orbit intersects the Earth's orbit. I have my little notes right here. The North Node focuses on the energy and embraces the aspects that you're meant to embody in this lifetime. The North Node in your birth chart can lead to a more fulfilling and purpose-driven life. And the North Node also exists just beyond your comfort zone. Like the South Node is really kind of what you already embodied, what you already embraced, the aspects that you were really firmly rooted in previous lifetimes. So for example, if you are North Node in Libra, then your South Node is Aries, right? So if your South Node is Aries, maybe you really embody being independent, being assertive, being a go-getter. In this lifetime, you're meant to maybe be more more able to work with others, more balanced, more gracious, cooperative, right? So it's not like, you come into the world able to really express the North Node. It's really something that develops over your lifetime. And you learn through your karmic lessons and whatnot, how to kind of better embrace this North Node energy. But just recognize that the North Node is pulling you towards a specific expression of who you are and what you're meant to express during this lifetime. And it happens over time. It's not something that's instantaneous. So that being said, let's get into the reading. So just FYI, today we're listening to fascinating TV. They're healing music. We're going to be using the Under the Roses Lenormand deck to kind of identify the energy that you're going into. We're going to be using the Field Tarot to get more clarification or more specificity. We'll be using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit to identify actions that we can take to kind of better move into our purpose as in the North Node. And then we're going to pull some messages, some affirmations, chakra affirmations that I created, and I'm going to pull them from this bag. All right, so we'll get into it. I'm going to light my incense. It keeps going out. That happens sometimes, especially with this brand, but I love this brand, the Nag Champa brand. So it's Palo Santo Nag Champa, or whatever. What's the brand? Satya. I like that incense. Okay, so we ask Spirit, the divine, our ancestors, our angels, our spirit guides, please deliver some timely and accurate messages for North Node and Libra. What do they need to hear right now? What is the energy that they're entering into for North Node and Libra? What is the energy for North Node and Libra at this time? Please make these messages for their best and highest good, and move them towards their soul's purpose. For North Node and Libra, What does North Node in Libra need to hear right now? Okay, so let's see what we got here. Okay, so we got the crossroads, the bear, and the clock tower. All right, so the crossroads is obviously choices, you know, like there's some sort of choice, there's some sort of decision to be made. Maybe there's something that you're being asked to choose, or decision. You have options, which is nice. You know, this could also mean like there is a path that you're destined to take, North Node in Libra. Yeah, so the bear, the bear represents, let's see, business, like something powerful, authority, maybe somebody or something that's overbearing. North Node in Libra. Maybe there's a decision that you're making. There's a choice that you're making where either the decision is sort of like a heavy decision, or it's like an overwhelming choice. You feel overwhelmed by the choice that you have to make. And then with the clock tower, I think it's, you know, the clock tower is, let's see, it's like being objective, you know, analyzing, using your analysis, being objective with making the choice. Yeah, so let's get some more specifics. We're going to get some clarification about this. So let's get clarifiers for North Node in Libra, the crossroads, the bear, and the clock tower. Clarification for North Node in Libra. Clarification for North Node in Libra. Clarification for the crossroads, the bear, and the clock tower. Clarification for the crossroads, the bear, and the clock tower. All right. So what did we get? We got 2 of discs, change, and 3 of discs, works. Yeah, works. Okay, so the choice is definitely going to involve some sort of change, but it also, it seems like it involves balancing, like some, you know, see this, there's balance right there. Yeah, and the 3 of disc works. Perhaps this means, you know, the choice that you're making is going to involve some work on your part, right? Or some sort of persistence. Under the deck we have the moon, And that could also indicate like cycles. There's some sort of cycle changing. There's something cycling in or out. And it could also indicate that in order to make this choice that you use your subconscious or you use your intuition. But let's read from the book what they say about these cards. Okay, so we have the Two of Discs change. The Two of Discs serves as a reminder that ups and downs are inevitable, and they keep our lives from becoming stagnant. It often marks a turning point in a career, project, or relationship. Remember that the only constant in life is change itself. So the key words are balance, natural cycles, and adaptability. Yeah, so, the choice may seem kind of overwhelming, or it may seem like you have two not very good options. But there is going to be change, and the sooner that you can embrace that change is going to occur, and kind of like let go of the need to hang on to kind of comfort or things that seem more familiar, the sooner that you can kind of let go of that, I think the easier that it will be. Let's read the Three of Discs. Okay. So the Three of Discs reveals a period when focusing on the task at hand is key. Achievements in your work life are attainable, especially in terms of a collaboration or an important project. Stay persistent and embrace the skills of others as well as your own. So the keywords being learning, teamwork, skills, goals, project, ambition. Yeah, this is very kind of North Node in Libra, because if you have North Node in Libra, teamwork, collaboration, being a peacekeeper, those are sort of key aspects of the North Node in Libra. So perhaps you're being asked to change how you would normally do things, or you have a choice. Maybe the bear in here is you. Since you're South Node in Aries, maybe the bear here is you. In terms of being overbearing, or maybe the choice seems harder than it really is, because you're not seeing how you're not seeing sort of the easiest path forward, or the path that would be of least resistance would be to engage in teamwork and collaboration by recognizing that you don't have all the good ideas, that other people have good ideas and they're worth listening to. It's going to require objectivity on your part. It's going to require that you have like a more enlightened mindset, instead of like a fixed mindset. And that will ensure that you sort of move in alignment with your purpose and move forward, make progress, towards your highest and best outcome, right? We're going to move on to the animal spirit, the wild unknown animal spirit. We're going to ask for some suggestions on the actions. Ooh. The actions to take for North Node in Libra. North Node in Libra, what are some actions that North Node in Libra can take for their best and highest good at this time? The actions for North Node in Libra to take for their best and highest good. One more card. Ooh, that's too many cards. Sorry about that. Okay. So one more card for the North Node in Libra. One more card for North Node in Libra. Let's see. There are actions to take at this time. Actions to take for North Node in Libra. All right, so let's see. Okay. So we got the raccoon and the gazelle. And those animals couldn't be more different. Couldn't be more different. We're going to read from the book. Just off the bat, though, the raccoon, it's nocturnal. Maybe you're a little bit of a night owl. The raccoon is also a bit of a scavenger. Not sneaky, but, like a scavenger or resourceful. Perhaps you're used to doing things on your own as the raccoon. And the gazelle is very beautiful, but very reactive. Kind of goes from being just this very beautiful, elegant to, oh my gosh, there's a predator, right? So a little bit reactive, a little bit maybe ungrounded. So let's read. What does the book say about these two? Okay, so the raccoon is talented, shadowy, and hiding. So raccoon energy is at play within all artists to a greater or lesser degree. At best, it indicates talent, tenacity, and skillfulness with a particular musical instrument or creative tool. Its shadow side points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success. Sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works in an artist's favor. Other time, it limits creativity. Am I who my audience thinks I am? What if I'm ready to grow into something new? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until this creative ego fear is resolved. So to bring into balance, it says make new work. And I can't help but see where it said change and works, make new work, collaboration, maybe this next phase involves collaborating, making new work, with others, or somehow valuing the collective in your new work, or, valuing a collaboration in the new work that you're doing. Right? You have the opportunity to kind of do it like you always did it. But maybe the ego fear is that if you're collaborating, if you value somebody else's contributions, that's going to take away from your shine somehow. But to kind of ward against that sentiment. All right, so let's read about the gazelle. The gazelle. Heightened awareness and ability, vulnerable. The gazelle represents supreme grace with every move. This awe-inspiring beauty amidst sophistication and elegance. Gazelle personalities are often hyper aware of their surroundings, and this can inhibit them from enjoying the beauty they've spent so much effort cultivating. No more worrying about all those predators out there in the wild. When this card appears, it's time to get back to the present moment. Sit down, find your breath, and acknowledge the bounty that surrounds you. Let it nourish your gentle spirit. So, the recommendation in the book is yoga, a cozy home, and good food. Um, so, yeah, again, I feel like this is reiterating, um, you know, there could have been some issues that you had with trusting people in the past. And this is, you know, this is saying like, okay, so if you are to move forward in being grounded, in being less reactive, um, in not being afraid to trust, you know, there's certain activities that you can do to ensure or to shore up, you know, your, being grounded, being less reactive, um, making sure that you're taking care of yourself, you're engaging in self-care, if it's yoga, if it's going to the gym, um, you know, doing things that nourish your spirit, like, you know, making your home cozy, like making things that you like to eat, all that kind of stuff, um, will help you feel more secure so that when it comes time to, make the choices that may seem less familiar, or, looking kind of at a situation and saying like, oh gosh, I could choose what I've always done, or I can choose the unknown, and I'm not really comfortable choosing the unknown. If you're engaging in activities that make you feel more secure, you know, comforting, it'll make those other choices a little bit easier, right? The tougher choices. For example, you know, the choice that you might have to make that will require some change, that will may be like a little bit less comfortable. Um, but you got this, North Node in Libra. You got this, okay? So we're going to pull some affirmations, some chakra affirmations. So we want some affirmations for North Node in Libra. Okay, so, okay, there's two. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I am grateful, I am peaceful, and I am open to love. I am grateful. I think that's backwards for you guys, right? I am grateful, I am peaceful, and I am open to love. Yeah, just like we were talking about here, be open to love, be open for collaboration, be open to trust. Um, you know, and then we have, I forgive the past and learn what was there for me to learn. Yeah, so it seems like, some of the tension around this choice that you're being called to make could involve things that happened in the past where you were hurt. But like, spirit, our guides, ancestors, they're letting you know, North Node in Libra, that it's time to let go and learn what was there to learn. Don't hold on to things that happen. Don't hold on to these feelings. You can't judge your current situation by what has happened in the past. So be objective, right? Stick to the facts of the situation. Um, and move from a place of love, of being open. Um, right? Take the mask off. You don't have to be like the independent warrior going alone, right? Yeah, so that's all that I have for you guys today. North Node in Libra, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you're able to receive something informative and helpful. And let's thank our guides and ancestors, spirit, our higher selves, for these beautiful messages today. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.